Okay, we're ready.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Welcome back.
We're back with the review of Bill and Ted Face the Music. I just happened to catch us last night, so do a quick review today.
Yeah.
Tell you what we kind of thought, kind of recap a little bit of it. So we're just going to get into it. So it kicks off, and I think it's, it's been 30 years, no, 25 years, I think they said it's between the last two Bill and Ted movies. So now they're much older, and they have kids, and they're married to the princesses who weren't played by the same characters, people that were in the first one. It's kind of strange. I'm surprised they weren't able to get the same actors that played them. Not that it really matters, but it would be kind of interesting if they would be able to get the same ones.
Yeah.
And I didn't recognize either of the daughters. I don't know who, what else those two people have been in, but I didn't recognize them. I didn't like how, they seemed like I liked them as their daughters. I just didn't like how, they try to make them too much like their fathers, like the same behaviors and stuff. Like they're, like how Ted's daughter very, very much had, I don't know, it seemed like she was trying too hard to be like him. I don't know. I didn't like that. It seemed a little forced. At least it could have just let her be herself or whatever. But whatever. I guess it's supposed to be father and daughter, but I just thought that's just my take on it anyways.
Yeah. I also thought it was really funny too. They had a lot of funny scenes in the movie, mainly because, I don't know, the lady shows up in that paw thing. And
there's supposed to be Rufus's daughter shows up. She looked familiar, but I'm not sure what else she was into. I think it was funny how like the telephone booth is no longer viable now. They use like a pod thing to go through space and time or whatever. Yeah. So I think thought that was kind of cool. Obviously, George Carlin passed away years ago, so they couldn't. He was not in it, except for they did have him as like a hologram, which they basically stole the footage from the first Bill and Ted of him saying, "Greeting my excellent friends," and that wasn't very difficult for them to do.
Yeah.
It was good to see that they did put him in it, though, even though it wasn't actually, him. I thought that was kind of cool how they did have a small 30-second bit of him.
Yeah. I thought it was funny because when they meet the queen, like all them people, and she basically tells them like, okay, yeah, you have like 70 something minutes to play music in order to save the world, because all the realities will come together in just 1 year. Like, so like different people from like different timelines show up. And,
like George Washington disappeared from
like 1770.
Yeah, whatever.
He got transported to like 2100 or whatever. And I thought it was pretty cool because they have to go back in time and meet themselves again, all over again.
Yeah, that was funny how they showed them different aspects of their life at different ages, and like when they one scene that they're really elderly, and then one scene they were in prison and they were kind of angry at them for getting them thrown in jail, or they're blaming them. I thought it was kind of funny the scene where they're still together, but they're playing in some bar or like a lodge or something.
Yeah.
They decide they're gonna they almost start fighting each other. And they talk about how this version of themselves suck, and the older us suck, man, dude, or whatever. Yeah. I thought that was kind of funny. A lot of the more funny scenes I thought were when they went to hell and they had to go talk to Death. That
was hilarious.
A lot of the funny scenes were during that part of the film. There was, most of the film had some humor, but that was really funny. How they had to apologize to Death because they had to kick him out of the band or whatever, because he was doing a 25-minute bass solo or whatever. It was kind of so.
He's like, Death, we need to talk. He's like, Power Stars. He's like, oh, then he starts whining and everything at them, and I thought it was just hilarious.
He's like, it's like, we gotta go find Death. He's playing hopscotch by himself. Like, dude, he's miserable, and it's like it's so stupid. It was so funny.
And then the robot, who didn't mean to kill anybody, he's like, I have a name, He's like,
Dennis.
What was it?
Dennis. I forget what his middle name was. He kept having to say his full name, and then he wanted to dance. I thought the robot was a little over the top. It was kind of
funny.
It was really kind of funny and over the top. But he's supposed to be robot, but he really isn't. Like when he lasers the the whole family, and then sends them all to hell, including the daughter of Rufus. He's like, like he realized he messes up. So then he doesn't want to kill Bill and Ted. He wants to kill himself instead. Because he feels guilt for what he did, and they insist on that he kills them. So they manage to get teleported to hell because he shoots himself, but Bill and Ted jump on him at the same time. Overall,
it was I thought it was a good movie.
I thought it was good. I mean, I didn't think it was like fantastic, but it was a fun movie. I mean, there was some parts that were really funny, and some parts were just okay. Like the daughters, they go through time and basically do what they did originally, and get different figures from out history to help create a band, which is kind of what they did in the first Bill and Ted movie.
Yeah.
So it's very similar in that way. But overall, I did enjoy this film.
Me too.
It was good to see how there was kind of like a closure to it. I don't know what there was an end credit scene, but it really doesn't mean anything. It's not like they're going to have a fourth one. It just, it's just kind of a bizarre scene, I thought. I didn't get the point of why they had it added as an extra post-credit scene.
Yeah.
But overall, I did enjoy it. It was very good. It was a good story. I think it was, the right time for them to do this movie, and they didn't like force it. They didn't just make a movie just to make another Bill and Ted movie. Like, it wasn't stupid. It wasn't terrible. It was a decent movie.
Yeah.
If I had to give it like a rank out of 10, I'd give it maybe like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd say around there.
7 to 8 out of 10. Decent movie. I was interested to see the two characters, especially Keanu Reeves, where he's really not known for being comical, but it was funny to see him in certain scenarios.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Maybe you guys have seen this movie. If you have, tell us your thoughts down below. Do you enjoy this? You have any extra things, any extra thoughts about this? Put them on down below. And as always, hit that like and subscribe.
Till next time.
Here you go.